Hi Aries, this is your forecast for the month of April 2018. This is a general reading for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, or Aries Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the third week, you're moving in a new direction. You know, you ended a cycle and now you're starting something new. You've entered a new chapter, whether you had planned on it or not. Now, for some of you, this may have to do with a young person. It may have to do with starting over with something. It could be that you're traveling, or maybe you were bottomed out because you didn't have the experience that you needed. And so you were working harder than you had to because you didn't have the knowledge or the expertise. For some of you, you've hit rock bottom simply because you were taking a gamble. You were being reckless. Now, for some of you, you've decided to end a collaboration or partnership with someone else because there are issues of commitment. Somebody wants to be free. They're not sure how far they want to go with something, or maybe something is simply too risky. Because this is a week where, you're dealing with the unknown. This is uncharted territory. And you're going to have to draw up on that high priestess and her intuition in order to move forward. And also being very practical and using your common sense, because you probably have an important decision to make. Again, there's that opportunity that you're facing where you're going to start some kind of adventure. But you have to keep in mind whether this is something that you're prepared to deal with. There's some significant changes taking place and probably something unexpected. But it's time for you to make a change, especially if last week you had bottomed out. It's time this week for you to be more open-minded, for you to be optimistic about something. And because you're entering this new phase where your trust is going to be called for. Some of you ended something because you wanted your freedom from it. So you're going to have to, use your intellect and your intuition to determine whether, a risk is worthy of your effort. This is a great time for you to cautiously expand in some way, whether that is by learning something new, connecting to new people, traveling, trying to have some kind of new experience. And this is a week where if last week you felt victimized or stabbed in the back or bottomed out, this week you feel fresh. You're more confident, you're more enthusiastic, you're raring to go. You're willing to take on the responsibility for your success and your happiness. So you may do something that takes your life in a new direction. Maybe you take a new job offer, or maybe you're going to move, or you're going to make some important changes, whether that's in your look or your health or your attitude or your connections. So you're going to experience the new this week, and there's probably going to be some new people in your future. And this week, depending on your attitude, if you were able to overcome that Ten of Swords, you're going to be able to put some new plans in place for yourself by introducing yourself to people, networking, establishing yourself, with new people, new acquaintances, or solidifying those you already have. People who can help you professionally, people who can open some doors for you. Now, in some cases, you're moving in a new direction. If this was as far as romance, if this was an idealized lover, or you decided not to get involved, there's a focus in moving in a new direction with the romance. Maybe you want to take this relationship and move it to the next level, or you feel exhilarated by something that's happened. Maybe you're surprised. Maybe there was a betrayal by you toward this high priestess, or vice versa, and something unexpected has occurred. You may have decided you want to end a situation as it is and do something new and open yourself up to love. Or this may not be a romantic relationship. It may be a situation that you've romanticized, some pursuit or passion that you want to go after. Now, it's important that you see things clearly. Remember, the high priestess urged you to rely on your intuition, not get caught up in the emotion, and deal with the facts. So you have to be careful that you're not fooling yourself, or you're going out of your way to impress somebody, or if the high priestess was you trying to save somebody close to you, that you're not saving the wrong people. So your patience is going to be very important. You may get reckless, impulsive, or over-optimistic about something, and then you jump off of the edge of that cliff. And it could be that because the Fool is all about, you and starting fresh, you may be totally focused on your own personal gain or your own achievement, and then you end up distorting something. You don't see it as it really is. You're out of touch with reality. And to boot, you're not even thinking about the feelings or the needs of other people. So either, that's the betrayal, perhaps, on your part towards someone, or vice versa. So, again, you may be ending a collaboration and you're making some decisions about whether you want to socialize or not. And something new is taking place. You're moving in a new direction, romantically, or something that, you have been idealizing.